G'day guys, my name's Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity, and today we are reacting to what Australians think of America.
Wow.
This video, what was it, the America?
Butchered America.
Hold on, let me do it again. What Australians think of
America.
America. America.
You call your country Australia, we call our country America.
America. This video was not requested by anybody. So if you guys follow our channel, we had a reaction that we had done on Welcome To's channel recently.
28 Australian slang words.
28 Australian slang words. And after doing that video, I was like, we have to do another one of his videos. And he actually commented under the video and said, hey, I appreciate the shout out and everything. So I checked his channel out, and if you're watching this, you haven't posted in a little while.
What, 2 years?
Yes.
You need to get back to it. You have talent.
This is like pure talent. At least the first video. I don't know if this is going to be a good video or not. We haven't watched it.
And we'll be
yet.
honest. We're going to tell you this sucked.
Yeah, and then he'll copyright us. But
at least we'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'd rather somebody be honest and not be
100%. But the first video, 100% engaged. Like, I was in it. And it was pure talent. So if you guys haven't seen that video, whether you watch ours or his, just watch the video and check out his channel, because yeah, the video that we saw was super good. So guys, before we hop into his video, if you would go ahead and give us a thumbs up, it truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people. Also, if you would go ahead and click the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, that way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube shout out, YouTube shit shout out,
you get them shit shout outs.
Click that join button down below. So let's hop in
and
check this out.
I just zoned out there for a minute. Sorry, I'm back.
What, when I was saying YouTube shit shout out?
No, before that, I was just like,
oh, you were looking into his eyes?
Yeah, I'm just like, hey boo, what you doing?
I'm Joshua, and welcome to Australia.
Weren't you just asking what his name was? Oh no, where he was from.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on America?
I mean, nice country, nice people.
He even said America.
What are your thoughts on America?
No, he said America.
I mean,
okay, hold on. What do you think the most common thing that people are gonna say?
Dicks.
No, I don't think
stuck up. Or
I think it's gonna be loud. Just loud people.
Okay.
And then the other one is gun violence.
Yeah.
That's like what everybody's go-to.
Especially Australia's go-to.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to be fair,
You're not wrong.
That would be my go-to if I was in Australia, like bashing America. That would be my go-to.
Yeah. Even though statistically it's not like it's going to happen to you. Statistically.
Yeah.
But it does happen, and that's the shitty part. But anyways, let's get back to this.
Nice people. I love the accent.
I just
We don't
can't
have
handle
accents.
it. Bloody ridiculous. Americans are all crazy.
What do you think of America?
Well, they think we ride kangaroos, so I believe they ride fat people.
Oh yeah, facts.
I like America.
Cool place to go. It's exciting and different.
It's big.
Bacon and giant pancakes.
Bacon.
I know they're very competitive with their sport.
I think Australia's a lot smarter than America. They're joyful people, but
certain areas
sometimes
for sure.
they're a bit obnoxious.
I like Americans, although they always seem to want to better you in every story.
What's the best thing about America?
Those are things that I thought I would hear. Obnoxious.
Yeah.
And they want to better you and one up you.
I hate people like that.
I do too.
It pisses me off. And there is people like that, and it's so annoying. Like, you bring up something, oh yeah, when I was doing
like,
this.
they can't just listen to you talk about what you're talking about. They want to throw in their scenario of what they've done.
Yeah, it's the most annoying crap ever. Now, to be fair, that's what we do here, but that's just a...
You do it a lot in the videos,
well, I
but
do it to
in
analyze.
the same time, you're comparing in a sense of like, this is what our culture does versus what your culture does, and you're like speaking your...
See, the way that I look at it is this, you know, they're watching us react to something, but then I want them to get something out of it, because if they're watching us to react, then...
Bro, there's some dumb reaction channels.
Yeah.
Where they just like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, do you really want to see me go...
People click on it, and they do.
This is great.
And a lot of them have better views than we do, so we might as well just start saying wow and oh.
Well, we have. Is that what y'all want, or do you want to know kind of our take on things? Because that's what I think a reaction channel is.
Yeah.
That's why I talk.
People.
The cars. It's got to be the cars. And also,
We do have a lot.
I know
of
it's a
cool
very
cars.
varied country. You know, it's got a bit of everything. It's got the rainforest, it's got the beaches, California.
California.
The accents.
I love like sport that comes out of there, like NBA, basketball. Yeah, it's a great country. Like all the food.
They got good sport. We're just actually looking at NBA just then, and you know, football's good atmosphere. They're passionate about a lot of things.
Probably some of the culture, how they just like to party and have fun. I'd really like to go
See,
to Las
they
Vegas
talk about
one
us
day.
partying. I'm telling you.
What's the worst
We're
thing
known
about
for
America?
partying.
Probably the fast food industry.
Oh, agreed.
All right, the pollution is the worst thing.
I think America has a long way to go. I think they're a bit bound by what they think is a semblance of tradition.
A little noisy sometimes.
Agreed.
But that's, I
Yeah.
guess
Agreed.
you guys just get really excited, and that's really good.
She
The
just
worst
said
thing about
noisy.
America is the reputation that it's kind of got overseas.
Nothing bad to say about the country. Yeah.
All right, and what do you think some of the biggest myths that Americans have about Australians?
I
Deadly.
guess they always hear about like, you know, us riding kangaroos to work or
That there is no electricity and that we ride on kangaroos to school.
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that
we have
either.
barbecues.
To be fair,
I think you guys are telling each other that we think you ride on.
Nobody thinks that. I promise you that. Now,
never
I will
heard
say that I drove Uber and Lyft here in the state. Obviously, here in the States, that's a
in the Philippines.
Yeah, in Zimbabwe. No, and I picked up quite a few Aussies, and half the time they're really surprised by what Texas looks like because they have this idea like
So Western.
a very Western style. Like I was like, if you want to see that, you go to Fort Worth because
Right.
that's true. But I was like Dallas Fort Worth is like home to like 20 Fortune 500 companies. It's all pavement.
Right.
It's all about money. Like we're definitely not a destination city for like visiting.
Scenic views.
Yeah, no, hell no. It's flat as hell here.
Yeah.
Is constantly with shrimp, and that's like our main source of nutrition.
chuck a shrimp on the
To be
Have barbecues constantly with shrimp, and that's like our main source of nutrition.
that sounds like a Texas thing.
chuck a
though.
shrimp on the barbie and riding kangaroos.
Yeah, well, it's not a shrimp. It's just a prawn.
He's
It's
so
gotta be that we all drink
stereotyped.
Fosters.
It's not a shrimp.
The thing
It's
about
a
the kangaroos,
prawn.
now we ride them everywhere.
But there's kangaroos in the streets.
That we ride kangaroos.
I've seen video. Okay,
I've never heard this.
either have I.
You guys are lying to each other.
I
Yes.
believe I did ride a kangaroo to school.
That we ride kangaroos to school.
That we ride around on kangaroos, I suppose.
I've been told that we're supposed to ride kangaroos.
Oh
to
my
school.
god.
Many times. Well, I once told an American person that I rode a kangaroo to school every day.
He
and
started
they
it.
They believe that a lot. That was like, kangaroos, really? I'm mad. Like, has everybody got a kangaroo? I'm like, yeah, everyone's got a kangaroo down here. We're killing it.
So that's not true.
Obviously, that's not true. We drive cars and ride bikes and stuff.
I've actually joked with him and told him that I catch a kangaroo ride down the street when I want to get somewhere instead of a bus, and they believe you.
I've definitely
I would
convinced
not.
Americans when
Yeah.
I was traveling.
I'm pretty
that
dumb, but I'm not
I
that
have
dumb.
kangaroos in my backyard, and I used to ride one to school. You know, koalas live on my front doorstep, etc. Stuff like that. Native things they think we actually do.
I think there's a myth that Australians are actually quite different to Americans when we're really not. Like, I think Aussies are actually quite similar in a lot of ways, except for the accent. But I think the Australian culture's quite similar to the American culture.
I can see that.
Yeah. I could
I noticed a
agree
lot
with
of people
that.
saying that Americans think that we ride kangaroos around, and then the other half of Australians are saying that they've told Americans we ride kangaroos around. So I think I know why they think.
Right?
Yeah, look, we've got to give them a little something interesting to make them actually come over.
Could you give me your best American accent?
Okay, so I was like looking at some ketchup, and then I was like, man, I should put it on my toast, but it didn't really make too much sense.
Look, man, I can't give you no American accent. I'm not good at that.
That was pretty good.
It depends where we're from, I suppose. It's New
He sounds
York or
yeah.
Boston.
I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Nobody goes for Nebraska.
It always ends up being loud, and
I came from Texas.
I know they say my name. They go like,
it ends up being loud, and
He looks like he's from Texas.
He 100% with the hat and everything. Like, the shirt, the
chest hair.
the chest
listen
hair.
To him, listen.
I come from Texas.
I know they say my name, they go like, Amber. Instead of
Amber.
like Amber.
I'm supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Gonna get
worst.
some sodas for our pizza tonight.
What?
Dude.
If an American was watching this, what would you want to say to them?
You're all fat.
Don't try to copy an Australian
That's
accent.
so
It doesn't
deep.
work.
That
I
cuts
would
so
just
deep.
like to apologise if I've offended you with my stereotypes, and I would just like to say lots of peace.
What a nice guy.
Look, come to Australia. It's a great place. It's really warm. It's really great as a place to visit. Don't go to the places that everybody tells you to, like the kind of Sydney CBD and whatnot. Go off the old beaten track. Places like the Great Barrier Reef, all wonderful places to visit. And I think Australia is very hospitable towards Americans, and would love you to come here and spend your money. So that's it. Come to Australia.
We want your money.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that.
I
This is
did
the first
enjoy that.
video
That was
in
actually really good.
Yeah, that was
You needed,
very good.
yeah, that was honestly better than his last video.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't decided to subscribe to him yet, go subscribe to him.
That was
And
hilarious.
everybody go blow up like his most recent video and
Get him to start filming again.
tell him to start
I'm
filming
guessing that COVID may have been a factor because he interviews.
Yeah.
So if you can't interview, then what the hell are you supposed to do?
Right. But that was a very good video. I've never, like I said, I've never heard of the kangaroo thing, and obviously you guys are the ones making up that rumor. When I
And there's a lot of stupid people here, to be fair.
Yeah.
So we're not denying the fact that that might be how people think.
Like forever before doing this reaction channel and learning about these different countries and cultures, when I knew not shit about Australia, my misconception, which is still my misconception, but you all say that it's not accurate, is that Australia is deadly.
Yeah.
Like
No, that's always been my number
like
one
I feel like
understanding.
I'm going to go to Australia and die.
Yeah, I agree.
Something's going to bite me or sting
While you're
me.
asleep. Yep.
Like,
or attack you. That's supposed to be like a bug, but it's big enough to chase you down.
right. Like there's spiders, and then there's tarantulas,
And then there's
and
whatever
then
the
there's
fuck
whatever
you
the
have.
fuck you guys have.
But apparently they're not like vicious or they attack you or anything.
I don't
like
give a
that.
shit.
No, dude, you're talking to me. Of course I don't care. I'm just saying that, like, at least they're not the deadly ones, you know? What's the crappy part is it's the little ones that are the deadly ones. That's what's really fucked.
Yeah. But the big ones are the hairy ones.
Oh.
And that's freaky too.
They're all hairy, bro. They're arachnids. I think that's like part of their like makeup.
Ugh.
It's just like being in a mammal. Every mammal has hair. But no, like the stereotypes, because we have stereotypes. See, stereotypes can be fun. I'm Mexican. I love Mexican stereotypes. I love American stereotypes. I love Australian stereotypes because that's what makes things fun. Now, if you're hateful about it,
right,
that's when it changes. Because I mean, I even jump on my black friends about black stereotypes. Like we all
That's
know
like,
that.
and that's one of that's a like when you're trying to prove to somebody you're not racist. Their
Yeah.
first go-to is, I have black friends.
I do have black friends, but I do not hold back on them. If there is a stereotype, if I see a black guy drinking Sprite, I call it out.
Or Kool-Aid.
Or Kool-Aid.
Or eating watermelon.
Or eating watermelon.
But they,
I call
like,
it
my
out.
friends call me back out on stuff that, you know,
rednecks would be doing.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
No, I mean, as long as you don't mean hate by it, that's the way that it should be done. And you
Yeah.
should enjoy those stereotypes because they're there.
Yeah, it's all fun.
Why hide
you
it?
know?
You know, all Mexicans love tacos. That's a fucking fact.
And all Americans are fat. Facts.
I mean, yes. I feel like we're trying to change.
Yeah.
But we make too much food, and so we can't.
Yeah.
But guys, if you like this movie,
Yeah, this was a great movie.
if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name's Miles.
and my name's Fez.
Thanks for watching,
I don't know
guys.
why I do that. Peace.
And my name's Fez.
Peace.
Out. No, that the average human.
We saw this together. Farts like
No, it's like
15 times a day or something
no,
like that.
no, it's the weight.
Oh, they lose weight from it?
It'll take a second. Hold on. I've already got it. Oh no, it was that one. 16 to 50 ounces per day, women and men release.
Did you hear about the person that died from a fart? Or no, had to get rushed to a hospital because of gas? Because she was with her new boyfriend, and they were sleeping together, I guess, already, and she was holding it in for like long periods of time, and apparently it's horrible for you to hold it in.
Because she didn't want to fart in front of him?
Correct. Yeah, because they were in a new relationship.
Just go somewhere.
Exactly. That's what everybody was saying, but it literally... she had to go to the hospital.
No, it's a thing because you're backed up with the
the gases.
Yeah, whatever we expel.
Methane, yeah.
But no, that many ounces. That's over a pound of farts a day. Like you legit hold farts in during the day.
I don't.
I guarantee you that's why you weigh less in the morning.
Oh, that could
I
be.
started thinking about that because you probably fart in your sleep.
Oh, big time.
That's what I'm saying. But when you're awake, you might...
I got a hilarious joke. You just made me think of it. So when me and Tanya started dating,
this all needs to go at the end of the video.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. So when me and Tanya started dating, she had came to San Antonio for the first time to meet my parents and everything here over there, and we were laying in bed because she wouldn't do anything at that point in my parents' house because it was awkward, but we slept in the same room, which I'm amazed that my parents were cool with. Because they're super religious. But so we were laying there, and I started getting really tired and relaxing, laying on my stomach, and then all of a sudden, and that was the first time I ever farted in front of her. Like we were new, we were 2 months in,
right?
Something like that.
It's 2 months. Let it out.
No,
especially you.
I know, but. Like, I don't do that in front of girls, you know?
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I don't do that in front of girls I'm interested in.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I got too comfortable. She just starts cracking up and laughing. I apologized. I felt, oh, dude, that was the most embarrassing thing that had ever happened to me. Because it's one thing to, like, do it and take ownership. It's another thing that it slides out. And you're just
and you have to take ownership.
Yeah, and you're like, that was not intentional.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys stayed to watch that.